Hi everyone. I hope that you had an amazing day. I'm trying to stick to one video a day, so please subscribe to my channel and get your friends and family to also follow my channel. So to begin today's video, I've done some notes as well. As you know, I'm new to this, so there's so much more to life than the reality that we were taught to believe. And my hope for you through my channel is to be the general curse breaker in your family and to be the beacon of light, to be the awakened light bearer that our universe desperately needs. So take the time to actually reference the stuff that I've posted. I've never been one to be esoteric in nature. However, now that I'm awake, I've taken a keen interest in these concepts. And it's so amazing how everything ties up unanimously. And this actually follows the video that I posted yesterday. So I'm just building on that video. And it is going to be a bit of a longer video. So yeah, I hope that this adds value to your knowledge regarding spirituality and cultures throughout the world. So Sanskrit in Hinduism is known as the language of the gods. And Sanskrit is actually the sister language of Persian. And Persian comes from an Arab and Islamic sort of background. So once again, these are just my probable theories, right? So I've been doing research and I'm finding how one aspect relates to another. And obviously, I'm putting this together and giving you my view on it. And I'm not saying that this is factual. It's definitely not factual. It's just my theory. Yeah, so Persian and Sanskrit are actually sister languages. Even if you look at the texts, the writing is very much similar. And I also posted a video about Africa being the origin of humankind. So when you get a chance, please review that video. And then if you do research regarding the history of ancient Egypt and ancient Greece, it's all linked up. There is traceable references that everything is linked up. The Greek gods and ancient Egyptian traditions and gods. So if you take the time to research this, you'll realize that everything that I've mentioned, all the symbols and the planets, the sun and the moon, there's deep ancient historical roots and beliefs in these elements. And it all ties up in some way, form, or aspect. So I did mention about the crescent moon head chains that I purchased. And I also mentioned I have a tattoo of the sun, and my ruling planet is the sun. So in Islam, Nuha is known as the goddess of the sun. And this is actually the first goddess of the sun that I've actually come across. I need to actually do more research to see if there's more across the board. In Hinduism, we pray to Suryan or Surya, and he's the god of the sun in Hinduism. In Egyptian culture, I mentioned this in a previous video, that it's Ra is the god of the sun. And then Sol Invictus is the Latin term for sun god of the Roman Empire. So they're very much similar concepts and principles that relate to one another, but it's taught differently due to cultural and racial and ethnic backgrounds of people. So another interesting concept that I came across was Alat. So Alat is actually the Arabian moon goddess, and she's also known as the triple goddess. And her sacred number is number 7. And this actually ties up to a prayer that we do in Hinduism, where we pray for the 7 sisters. Her symbols are the sun disk and the crescent moon. And this actually ties up with what we've taught about Isis and the Egyptian goddesses regarding the sun disk and the crescent moon. So to build further on this concept of the triple goddess, you get the maiden, the mother, and the crone, which comes from a Greek and Latin background. And when you look at this from a Hindu perspective, you get the Tree Devi, which is actually Saraswati, Lakshmi, and Parvati. And it's so interesting to know that these gods are worshipped throughout the world by different religions and cultures, but we are essentially praying to the same deities and the same gods. Another interesting god that I discovered was from the Zulu culture, Inyana. So Inyana is known as the Zulu goddess of the moon, and she's a healer, and she blesses women with fertility. And this ties up to the Greek goddess of the moon, who is Selene. So it's the more you research and the more you get into it, the more you see how everything links up. And it's so liberating to actually know that, we are all basically praying to the same gods and deities. So this is my take on the gods of the sun and the moon. I would like to know your opinion on this. So please feel free to comment and stay tuned to my channel for more videos. Thank you.